Hey guys, Ridiculous Magic coming at you from planet 880. And guess what? It's update time. Yeah, it's update time. It's update time. Hooray for update time. Hi, Captains! We are polishing the game according to your advice, and we are still doing that. Update your game and blah blah blah. Okay, what did they do? Added world event, Galactic Battlefield. So this is something that that the devs pulled us out earlier and asked us, what do you want? Do you want a bunch of extra tasks per day? Or do you want Galactic Battlefield 1-on-1? And so I think that it sounds like, I don't know, maybe we got Galactic Battlefield. We'll see what it is. You know, it's like, I don't know what that means yet. You don't know what that means yet. It's a mystery. We have to peer across the catacombs of time on this one. Adjusted the crit wither attribute. The initial crit damage is no longer affected. That is, the critical strike damage is at least 200%. This is something, so like, I guess if you have a whole ton of crit wither, then, and the enemy doesn't have additional crit damage, that it was maybe before, I guess it sounds like it was decreasing their attack, their critical hit damage below that initial 200%. This is something that people haven't really been running crit wither, so it has not really come up. But in reading that, like, yeah, that seems like that's important. So I mean, here's this thing that no one was asking for, but yeah, that sounds like potentially game breaking, quite honestly. I'm sure we're gonna see more gear and more skills with crit wither on it, but right now it's fairly limited. Increase the proportion of single instant death skills restricted by attack. Whatever, detail optimization and bug fixes, whatever. Let's look at this. Increase the proportion of single instant death skills restricted by attack. So, talking to the theory crafters, a bunch of people look, this just came out. This was just announced. But people are already starting to talk about it. What is a single death skill inhibited by attack, whatever. So it's going to be people like Mariko. So Mariko has this napalm bomb, and you can see 40% chance to trigger. Next time the target attacks, the initiator units equal to 1% will die. So that's a direct death skill. Damage dealt this way cannot exceed 120% of normal attack. And they're going to increase the proportion. So what I think is going to happen is I think that they are going to say damage dealt this way cannot exceed, say, maybe 200% of normal attack, something like that. But we don't know at this point. So there is, let's see, there's Mariko. There is some other stuff in here. There's like, I think Darurai has something, right? Darurai has a thing. Where do I keep his fuzzy butt? I think I absorbed him because he stunk. Did I absorb Darurai finally? I can't keep track of this. Yeah, I did. Okay. Soulburn. Next time the target attacks, the dead will be a certain number of soldiers. Dealing damage this way cannot exceed 100% of normal attack. So it's going to be stuff that has this type of skill to it. That's what you're on the lookout for. Demon Seal. See, all of this stuff where the enemy's units die and then damage cannot exceed blah 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 of normal attack. What they're doing is the devs are giving us a way, it looks like, to impact T12 units more. So they're making it more viable for more commanders to directly kill enemy units, which is what makes Bullet so gosh darn lovable, right? This ghost cannon deals damage to the target directly. This is, I mean, whatever, this says HP, we know it's equal to leadership and not HP at all, so Bullet looks like won't be impacted, Rock looks like they won't be impacted, but having the capability to have other comms to deal this direct damage, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. I mean, and there's more out there, right? There's like Lady and Beast as time bombs, I think. I think I absorbed her butt too. Ah, time bombs, yup. Time bombs, and this Napalm Shell is also another one. Who has Napalm Shell? I should know this one, but I don't pay attention. Napalm Shell, there's an armor-piercing shell, so close. So close. Is it this one? Napalm Shell. Yup, Luna. So, look, I think we're gonna start seeing some of these comms on the battlefield now. All of a sudden, it's cool that they're going back into some of these old comms that weren't viable. They're gonna make them, they're tweaking them. We'll see if they're viable. Only time will tell. Thanks and enjoy shelling.